Yeah. All right. Welcome back to the Jack Show. We don't know Jack. We don't even know if we're going to get started on time. We definitely don't know if we're going to tell you if we're taking off for a holiday. But, as always, I'm your Joker, and he's your Ace.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It clearly states 10-ish, which is maybe stoner time. I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're going to try to start on time. Happy Friday. We're going to do some holiday stuff. We got, I'm going to introduce him, let Nico bring him back in. We got Bo. Round 2.
Yes, round 2 with our local comedian, fan favorite.
Thanks, man.
Bo Hernandez.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Bo.
Hey, so real quick, man, why don't you just tell everybody what you've been up to since the last time we saw you?
Sure, man. Really, a lot of work, honestly,
Okay.
if I'm being honest. Just a lot of boring work, which is a good thing for our company, R&D technology. But just work, man. Celebrated an awesome Thanksgiving. You know, my wife, she comes from a split family, so I get to have 3 Thanksgivings.
Nice.
3 Thanksgivings.
Yeah.
Let's catch you up real quick. Real fast. Top 5 Thanksgiving
I was
foods.
going to ask.
Ooh.
Quickly. We did it last week.
Okay. Fried turkey.
Okay.
Has to be fried. Fried turkey.
Number 1? That's number 1?
Number 1, yeah.
Okay.
Fried turkey.
All right, that's weird.
Jeez.
Because that's like my main. That's like my. And then, I mix my food. So
Okay.
green bean casserole,
Yeah.
That was number 1.
cream corn, mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You can use desserts.
Oh, okay. Pumpkin pie.
All right.
So a lot of those were on the list, and we'll forgive you for the cream corn comment, but all the rest were good.
Come on, man. Cream corn. You know who has really good cream corn? Rudy's Barbecue.
I wouldn't know because cream corn is something that I'm sure people don't order.
Yeah,
What?
that's
What?
usually baby food.
That's baby food.
Well, call me a baby because it's delicious.
We do behind your back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Baby Bo.
Well, good morning again. Happy Friday, Bo. What's got going on besides work?
Yeah, man. So actually, next Friday, December 17th, Jared Douglas, a good buddy of mine, he is putting on a comedy show at Trilogy Brew in Old Town Spring.
Old Town Spring.
Old
Okay.
Town Spring, yeah.
North Houston.
Yep. Trilogy Brew, North Houston. Starts at 9:30 p.m. and it's gonna be 3 comics, and I'm one of them. So I'll be opening the show.
I'm going, man.
And,
I will be there.
Yeah,
And then
Nicole and I
there'll
already
be-
talked about it. so.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. And there'll be 2 other comics on the show that are very funny as well. So.
We don't want to give all that away right now because we want you to talk about that a little bit later
Oh,
in the
sure,
interview.
sure,
But
sure.
yes, definitely wanted to plug that real
Okay.
quick. We'll say that a couple times during the show.
Yeah, no, but I mean, just work, man, and actually, not to bring the show down, but we got to put our dog down today at 2 p.m. Yeah.
Dude, man, I'm sorry. to
So
hear
pretty
that.
tough, yeah.
How many years ago had her? Or
So
is it him? Her?
So it's a him. It's
Okay.
it's my wife's dog. You know, I just got with her last August in 2020, so I only got a little over a year with him, but
Yeah.
she's had him since he was like 2.
Wow.
So he's a 12-year-old dachshund.
So
Yeah,
that's a great life. I'm a big dog
Yeah,
lover,
man.
So my condolences.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
it's
no,
going to be a
appreciate
hard
it,
time for you. So
And you know, I didn't grow up
you
with
know.
pets, so like, but man, today was rough leaving the house. Like having to be like, all right, bye. You know, I'm saying buying this dog, man.
What were the? I mean, because small dogs like that can actually live a little bit longer. So
Yeah,
what was the
so
symptoms?
12 years is a long life.
It
for a
is,
dog.
but small dogs can live 15.
Sure.
you know?
Yeah. So he's not a miniature dachshund. He's a traditional dachshund. They get problems with their mouth. So he had some jaw issues.
Okay.
That was some kind of disease that was literally eating away at his teeth, and the disease started to spread to his nasal cavity. So we've already spent lots of money on him, like doing surgeries, and then the last time we went in, they're like, we could do this surgery. It's not guaranteed to fix anything. So he's just been on painkillers.
Wow.
But she took him in yesterday, and the vet was like, he's not even letting me look in his mouth. So he's in pain. And like a dog's gonna,
Yeah.
they want to make you happy. So like, even though he's wagging his tail and he's normal, it's like, you know, he's in pain. So
Do me a favor, man. I don't know that you were not going to do this already.
Yeah.
But like I've talked to some people who don't go in the room with the dog, and I find that very disturbing. Like to me, like I'm seeing my animal out to the end. Like I'm not gonna let them be in there with a doctor by themselves.
no,
Yeah.
her mom are gonna be there. I
Okay.
will not be.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But because I'm still new to this whole pet thing, man. And we had to put our other dog down in August.
Wow.
She had 2. Yeah. So anyways, so yeah.
Yeah,
So,
man.
happy Friday.
I hope that cheers you up for the weekend. You know?
But yeah, no. So yeah, just going through that. But I mean,
so Kevin, because he knows me from the past, knows like the childhood dog that me and Frank grew up with.
Yeah.
My brother, Ninja.
Ninja.
Yeah. We had to put him down, and it was crazy because he was chasing squirrels and still very active, but he couldn't use the restroom because he had cancer in his colon. And of course, we weren't gonna thousands and thousands of dollars, and there's no tell if you're gonna get all the cancer or whatever. So we had to put him down. I remember Frank was actually living out of the state at the time.
Yeah.
And so I had to go, and you can see, like, when they euthanize the dog, they'll tell you it's 2 shots. One's a painkiller, they won't feel anything.
Yeah.
The second one, you see the life go. And I could see the pupils dilate, and then I could see him, like, I was broke up. I called Frank, I could barely stop crying, dude.
Yeah.
I cried pretty much the whole day, and I'm like, this is around the time that I knew you,
Dude, no, man,
did I mention you?
I mean, this morning I was saying bye to her, and then I was saying, like, all right, and then I took it out of my eye. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I can't imagine how she feels. It's her dog of 12 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I'm a dog breeder, and I've been breeding
nice.
dogs for 15 years, American Bulldogs, and now we breed Frenchies. So I've dealt with a lot of dog death, and we don't have kids, so those are kind of like my family, and that's my kind of way of giving back to the world. Since I don't have children, I like to give a dog, it's a passion for me, giving a puppy to a new family. So I've dealt with a lot of weird dog deaths, and one of our puppies died last time. It was the first time I ever lost a puppy out of 30 puppies that I've produced. And I gave it CPR, tried to bring it back to life. It came back twice, and it was so hard that I might not breed again. Wow. That's how hard it was. Yeah, it was a beautiful dog, and it hurt me, man. It's tough. And the thing you were talking about, the loyalty.
You sent me text messages. You were telling me how broke up you were.
Yeah, and talking about the loyalty of a dog it'll last forever just to make you happy. Yeah. And there becomes a point where the quality of life, and that's really important. If a dog, can't even start snapping, that's usually out of pain. Most people think their dogs are getting old and cranky. That's usually from pain that they're going through.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, you just kind of got to make the decision for the animal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
sure.
Let's bring it up a little
bit.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I debated telling that story before we started or not. I was like, I want to hit him on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's all right, man.
Because you guys don't know Jack.
You don't know Jack.
So last week we started what was for our holiday season kind of a list. We did the top 5 Thanksgiving Day foods.
Well, what was y'all's? I want to know what yours was.
So I'm notorious now for screwing these top 5 lists up.
The internet.
I don't know if I'm dyslexic or maybe something else.
I said read 5 to 1, and he reads 1 to 5.
Yeah, so I jacked up the thing automatically. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna try to do that on purpose. I don't know if it's gonna be my new thing, or I might just do it. I don't know. Cool. It might just happen because
that's awesome.
1 through 5, 5 through 1. It confused me. At the end of the time, I was just reading out stuff off my list. Like I didn't even have an order. I was just saying things.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I had messed up 2 times already. I was like, yeah.
Okay. So typically, how you like to do it is 5 to 1.
Yeah, like 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. Like, let's go.
Which is why he asked me. 1 is turkey for me.
Yeah, he did it my way the first time.
I did it his way.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, for me, turkey's necessary.
But it's really about the sides.
Right. So, like, to me, like, I put turkey as 5.
You even said that turkey's overrated.
It is. Turkey's way overrated.
It is.
But what did you tell us this morning when you came in?
Oh, well, we made a next Thanksgiving, so we had turkey last night.
So
I cooked the turkey yesterday.
Not that overrated for you to go back to back.
Well, now as far as protein source,
amazing.
Yeah, and you can be eating off this thing for a week,
So wait, you bought another turkey just to make it?
Actually, I got one for free for spending all the money on the groceries.
Oh,
so,
perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. So y'all had another Thanksgiving?
We had another Thanksgiving last night with the potatoes and the freaking
That's awesome.
sweet potatoes.
What Ben say from last episode that during COVID they had 5?
5.
He said every other month they were having a Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah, wow.
You know what's crazy is I don't pay attention because I don't do the grocery shopping. Is there turkeys out all year?
That's a good question, man. Because I actually do the shopping for our family. And several times, Nicole's like, did you get a turkey? Because we started hearing all these rumors about there not going to be turkeys available.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, there ain't no turkeys in there. I told her that for 2 weeks in a row. Because I forgot to go by the section where the turkeys are at. And then her mom was like, I was just in that Kroger's that y'all go to. They have plenty of turkeys. So I was like, ah.
I don't think they have as many turkeys, but I think they do have turkeys.
But are they all year? Like you can get a turkey
I think
anytime?
they must. I think they must because honestly, that one refrigerator that they hold them in, I don't know what they hold the rest of the year if they're not turkeys.
Yeah.
You know?
So we talked about an eating contest. So do you think maybe we should have a turkey eating contest? You think that would be good? I mean, what are we going to do? And Bo, I want to ask you, are you going to get down on this? Because you look like you have a competitive eating spirit.
So, thank you. I do.
I could read it off you when I met you the first time.
I'm a fast eater. I don't necessarily do quantity as much as I used to, but I can eat fast. Like, I'm fast.
Yeah. So I got involved in a pie eating contest.
I ate 13 Twinkies in 25 minutes.
Bro, that's ridiculous.
But he didn't win.
No, the record was 25.
Oh.
Or the challenge.
Miserable?
I couldn't even swallow. I didn't, like, I went back and read the rules afterwards. You can dunk them in water, and I didn't do that. I was just trying to freaking,
no, your mouth was dry.
Yeah.
So, what were you saying, Kevin?
So I did a pie eating contest, and I talked about it, and I didn't want to join because I thought you had to eat as many pies as possible on a time limit, but it was a half a pie the quickest. And I smashed these little kids. You know? I was the only adult, and I was walking around like, I'm a kid, and I told all about it. So, but I ended up saying that I probably did the families a favor by not letting their kids shit and throw up everywhere. They didn't even get like a half piece in. I was
seriously, you were done.
I was done. I was killing it, dude.
I have younger cousins. Like probably junior high or whatever, and they, they're like, I want to be around my older cousin, so they see me eat fast, so they want to race me every year when I see them. Like, what do you want to race? I'll smoke you. And I do.
You sit at the small table?
Heck yeah. What do you want to eat? Chick-fil-A nuggets? What is it? I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
I love it.
I get down on a competition, man. If y'all want to do whatever it is. I mean.
How about you said a turkey? Or like a Thanksgiving meal. Like whoever can eat our meal the fastest.
I'm down to see who can eat a turkey the fastest.
Bro.
Yeah, that's rough.
A turkey is huge.
And the white meat, if you don't cook it right, it's super
So I'm
dry.
going to tell you guys right now, if you cannot eat a turkey, you cannot fuck with me. That's how serious I am. This is the truth.
Like a whole turkey?
Yeah, a whole turkey.
I don't know,
Think I
man.
tell you that?
I seriously do. I don't know, man. Like, yeah. Or how about something hot? You like hot food?
I'll go boneless.
Like some kind of
wings.
crazy wings?
Yeah, crazy wings. Or you ever do those spicy noodle challenges?
With like a ramen?
Yes.
I'll do that.
What about like Fear Factor, like bull dick?
So I don't know, like they have these things, and we're talking about dogs, but they have these things called bully sticks. I don't know if y'all ever bought them before.
I've heard of them.
Okay, do you know what it is?
No.
It's a bull penis extended out and then dehydrated. And I buy them for my dogs all the time, but like they jump on the couch with them.
That's delicious.
And they're all over me, and I'm just like, once you know, like it's ruined. Don't buy them again because you're gonna know that you have a cow penis or bull penis all over you. So what do
they do with that? They chew on it?
So yeah, they chew on it like a bone, and it's not like a rawhide, so it breaks down, doesn't swell up like a rawhide. Rawhides can be really dangerous for you.
Sure.
And once you know, it's just kind of weird, and then you go into the store and you just see all these bully sticks. So there's a lot of bull dicks around, like bully a lot. Bully sticks. Next time you're in the place, check them out.
Interesting.
Wow.
Bull dicks, they should call it. They should just be real.
It is, yeah.
I wonder if the bulls out there in the wild have it on their license that they're a donor.
Probably.
Yeah.
Man, so I had this other thing I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to play this video in the background because I'm kind of worried about copyright stuff.
Oh, Lord.
Can I show this video right now?
Oh, man.
Because
the probability of us getting this video on.
No, I'm going to show it off camera.
Shows,
Camera. And I can even just pass this around.
I think if they can
just
hear it.
tell us about it.
Okay, so this thing is called bentcarrot.com. Okay? And the whole commercials are these little bent carrots, a carrot that has like a hard right or a hard left. And so they're talking about it, and they're talking about how dangerous it can be, to have a bent carrot. And I'm watching it, but I'm not really watching it. And then I look over at my wife, I'm like, did you see what I just saw? So I rewound it, and it's about penises that shank to the right or to the left. And this is a shot. that they put in there, and it straightens it out. And their website's called bentcarrot.com. And I'm super into branding, and I'm like, how that's perfect, you know? But some of the side effects are like flesh degrading, you know, possible penis. And like, you know, they say all the crazy stuff at the end, like possible penis having to be cut off. Just check it out, bentcarrot.com. We'll put the link on there so people can see it. The video is hilarious if you see the commercial. And at the very end, it's this giant bent carrot flying at you. And it's just like, that was a whole commercial of dicks. That's you know? It's so wild.
Oh my God.
That is crazy.
So, I mean, that's it. So you can kind of look. That's the bent carrot.
My best buddy in 9th grade.
You had a bent carrot?
No. He used to be like, hey, go hang out with my sister. I don't know, like his mom wanted me to get married to his sister. You know,
who is it?
Anyway, I'll tell you later, but you don't know. You don't know. Anyways, I'd go in there and she'd tell me the stories about when her boyfriend had a big penis, and how she would actually just tell me like he would do this with her.
Yeah.
So was it effective? Because I kind of thought it might be, you know, depending on the bend, if it, you know, angled up.
Oh, I had friends in high school that so it's perfect.
Oh, they were getting it. Yeah, G-spot and everything.
There you go. Yeah.
This conversation went sideways.
Yeah. So sorry, I had to bring up the bent carrot. The only reason I brought up the bent carrot
sideways.
The only reason I brought up the bent carrot because you'll never forget that. www.bentcarrot.com. What a branding technique.
And they're not even a sponsor for this, and you're just giving them.
I am. If you got a crooked penis, hit me up. I'll give you the Lolo.
Seriously.
That's really what happened here.
It was a cuter up too, so you're good.
No, so to
Are those angles?
Get back to our holiday top 5 lists. Because I wanted to bring today's top 5. I wanted to do the top 5 Christmas movies and your top 5 Christmas songs. And to help Kevin, we're going to do this from 5 to 1, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
Okay, but when you say that, it confuses me because you're saying 1 and then 5, but we're going to start with 5 to 1?
You're going to start at 5, say this is my 5th best choice.
Yeah.
Then my 4th best choice, then my 3rd best choice, then my 2nd, then my 1st.
And are we all doing our entire list, or are we going one by one?
We'll do all 5, like everybody does their 5th.
So 5, 5,
yeah,
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we understand, I really get how to screw this up.
He's going to go with 3 first.
Yeah,
all right, here we go.
We're starting with me?
I can start?
No, I'll start. So my number 5 is going to be Die Hard.
Oh,
I don't know if you respect that as a Christmas movie, but I'm a Die Hard fan, and I'm going to give it to them. They all happen in Christmas.
I do respect it. I saw a meme that said it's not Christmas until you see Hans fall off Nakatomi Towers.
Yeah.
I did 1 through 3. I did 1 through 3 last weekend. Binged them, all 3 of them.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, there's 5 now. There's 5.
Only the first 2 are Christmas ones, though.
Correct, yeah. But I watched all of them. I don't know if it's 4 or 5.
What happened to Bruce Willis?
He's still making movies.
Yeah.
Did he like his own thing?
Let me tell you something right now, because I was going to bring this up on a post on my Facebook. It's going to be very difficult for Bruce Willis to ever lose me as a fan of him. I think he's a major pimp. I've always thought that about Bruce Willis, okay? Going back to his moonlighting days on TV. Okay?
When he had hair.
But he is making some of the most atrocious movies now that are straight to video, straight to streaming, you know? And it's like, act of violence or no more war.
So
and he's like,
yes. But I love
he's taking the Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah.
I think I would compare him to him, and I hate to say this, but Nicolas Cage.
Oh,
Nicolas Cage will take any script that flies by him, and his memory just must be like huge because he can just remember these lines from everything.
You want to know?
He goes in every movie ever.
So check this out. So I used to have a Mike and Katie. It was at, it doesn't matter, it was at a pizza spot in Katy on Fridays. I had the only mic in Houston that was open mic on a Friday. Typically Fridays, Saturdays are for shows, right? So anyways, there was this chick, I won't say her name, but she would come and, not funny, but she was pretty, you know, so. I'm just saying, a lot of girls get away with that, you know who you are. And so we were out on the patio and what we call, we're just kind of sharing new bits and we're getting feedback, like, hey, what do you think about this? Workshopping, we call it workshopping, right?
With a bunch of comedians.
Yeah, like, hey, I have this, what do you guys think? Or, hey, change this, whatever. Well, she's like, oh my gosh, guys, I gotta go. I'm getting a FaceTime call. I'm like, from who? She goes, oh, Nicolas Cage. I'm like, whatever. It was Nicolas Cage.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, hey, baby, I'm gonna be in Las Vegas. I'll fly you in. You want to have some fun? She's like, yeah. And
That's
amazing, bro.
he's obviously single, right?
Well,
Nicolas Cage is one of the many examples of nepotism that goes on in Hollywood. I don't know if you know who his uncle is.
who's his uncle?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did know that.
Yeah.
So he's been getting free press since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
he's still a good actor, but these roles that he's taking,
Sure.
and he really will put
Well,
out
at some point they
anything.
must get themselves in trouble, like tax trouble, right? Like,
Well,
and
he was
they
in
start doing
trouble.
what Wesley Snipes did, right? Like you start thinking, like you're like, hey, man, your movies went from like stuff I saw in the movie theaters that I wanted to go see to stuff like, man, what are you doing with your career?
Seriously.
Oh man!
Yeah.
All right, so Die Hard set it off. So
Yeah,
let's
okay,
get
Die
back
Hard,
on
Die
topic
Hard.
here. What
All
you
right.
got?
Because I feel the same way about this movie as I do Turkey. It's not Christmas without this movie. A Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah,
That's my fifth.
I don't have anything to say about that one. Bo, you?
I've only seen half that movie. I've never even seen the whole thing.
Oh, you don't know about Fragile?
Never heard of
So
her.
I have
Oh,
some movies that I
God.
could have put on my list,
Yeah, you gotta watch
but
The Christmas
I
Story.
didn't because they were like childhood crap that my mom made me watch. So my list is kind of current. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay. I have the same sentiments as Kevin. Die Hard is my number 5.
Awesome.
Excellent.
You're losing, Nico.
Okay, we'll see.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see how where we're at here. We'll see how everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you can hear our list. And you can make comments on the
Yeah.
post. There you go.
And just to let everybody know, we're live editing right now. So when the cameras move around, this is happening live as we speak.
Yeah.
So if it goes onto another angle, you just got to deal with it, like the
Like-
geometry,
Like a big carrot.
like a
That's right.
bent carrot, guys.
That's
All
right.
right, 4, Kevin.
Number 4, I put Elf because I'm a Will Ferrell fan.
Jesus Christ,
To
your
the
list is
core.
jacked up, dude.
What's my list? This is one of the
I got
best
no
movies
problems
ever.
with your actual selections. What I've got a problem with is their rank.
They're ranked, but we're going 1 through 5, right?
Oh my god, dude.
We're not going 1 through 5.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm kidding. That was I'm at 5 and 4. I'm at 5 and 4. 5 is Die Hard. 4 is Elf. I'm
Okay,
kidding.
cheers.
All right, Gremlins.
Man, that missed my even radar.
Gremlins.
Gremlins is a Christmas movie?
It is.
Absolutely a Christmas movie.
It is.
Yeah. Don't watch it with your children
I forgot about that movie.
if they still believe in Santa Claus, because that comes out.
Yeah, and don't watch this if you believe in Santa Claus because he just ruined it too.
Seriously.
What you got?
I have that number 4, The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's on my honorable.
I,
it was on my
actually
honorable
love,
mentions.
I actually love Tim Allen.
Those
Yeah.
honorable mentions. Is it his story about prison that?
No, I just love what he stands for
Okay.
and his political views.
All right. Sounds good.
So I watched on the news this morning about some of these Christmas movies being taken off the recommended list, and they didn't know if it was a joke or if it was for real. But that was one of the movies that were taken off because it had to do with body image. Because remember, he grows his belly like super quick, and they didn't want that movie to be shown.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy? There was a whole bunch of movies that are on this list that they were trying to ban. I don't know if it was for real or just like a
Oh, who
Facebook
knows
meme.
these
Yeah.
days, man. These freaking
Santa Claus is a good movie.
Santa
I
Claus
like
is a great movie, yeah.
Santa Claus 2 and 3, no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
let me-
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
Santa Claus. I didn't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I'll go with number 3. And of course, you know, my list is always jacked up, and I'm going to say Bad Santa 1 and 2.
Ooh. I forgot about Bad Santa.
I didn't even put them on my list. Not even on my honorable mentions.
Is that because you don't like them, or is that because you...
I just have so
Yeah.
many more movies that I would put ahead of that, but that's fine. That's your choice, you know. And maybe the audience is going to agree with
It's
you.
your body, your choice.
Your body, your
Okay,
choice.
thank you. Thank you for,
You know, just
thank you
don't
for
ask me for
permission.
money.
Seriously. To end that life.
All right. Jesus.
Well, what happened? What
Man,
happened?
so I'm over here and I have to be careful when I take sips of my coffee because Bo has almost made me spit it out 3 times already.
Oh my god. All right. My number 3.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have to tell you this. You have to see the original National Lampoon's Vacation. Not number 2, just number 1. But A Christmas Vacation is my number 3.
That's on my honorable mention, and I actually watched that last night. It's hilarious.
Chevy Chase was amazing.
Amazing.
He's not really in that one, though, is he much? I mean,
What are
that
you talking
the Christmas Vacation with the other guy.
Christmas Vacation.
Oh, there's a part 2. I'm sorry. I do I do have part 1. There's a part 2. I watched part 2
I didn't
last
see
night.
that there was a part 2. I would never
It's some
watch
other actor, and it's really not that great, but it's still pretty funny. Sorry.
I don't even like the Ed Helms.
Again, I'm messing up this.
I love Ed Helms.
I like Ed Helms. I don't like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Ed Helms the star of it? Is that who it is?
No, he made he made where he was Rusty and Rusty grew up.
Yeah.
And
Do you know who Ed Helms is?
It's no good.
I think that's the guy on part 2 that I watched.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe not.
My 3, and it's technically I'm gonna have a list of 6, but it's Home Alone 1 and 2.
Okay.
Is my number 3.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
That's
I
fair.
gotta pick one. I'll pick one then. Home Alone 1.
I don't think Home Alone 2 is any good at all. But,
I'm notorious for jacking up the list. Home Alone 1 is my number 1. Home Alone 2 is my number 2.
Okay.
Best movies ever. I watch them 2 or 3 times during the holidays, so you can do it however you want. That's 1 and 2 for me. Of course, I'm screwing up the order, but it's my turn, isn't it?
You guys are weird, man. You guys are real weird.
You really took this serious.
Yeah, I did, man.
Get a life.
Jesus, dude. My number 1 is Home Alone number 7. Jesus Christ. Dude.
Okay, so
No.
So your number 2 is
Home Alone 2.
Okay.
Here's where I like Kevin's selection, but we're different in our order. Die Hard is my number 2.
Oh, good. Okay.
Die Hard 1, just the original Die Hard 1.
Yeah.
Man. A Run DMC song playing in the limousine.
Yeah.
You know, the Christmas one. Nakatomi Towers, whatever it is. You know, freaking Yippee-ki-yay. You know.
Let me ask you this: is that your favorite Die Hard?
Yes, I mean it is my favorite Die Hard. I do like 2, but.
I watched all 3 of them, like I said, but I'm not sure which one is with Samuel Jackson. I like that one.
Atrocious Die Hards ever.
Really, that was one of my favorites, but I respect Die Hard 1 more.
I actually have watched all the Die Hards. I really only like 1 and 2.
Have you seen the very last one that came out in 2017?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Oh, okay.
I've seen all of them. The one where his son.
Yeah.
What was it called? Like Die Hard, a good day.
Die Harder.
Good Day to Die.
Die Harder. Die Harder. Bent. Carrot.
Oh yeah. Die Hard.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Elf.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Strong.
I can't.
So pretty much anything that Will Ferrell does, in my opinion, is
That's
gold.
amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, he already said his number 1.
Yeah, so again, my number 1 is Home Alone number 1.
Yeah.
And I love that movie. My name's Kevin. It's always been a joke in my family about, leaving me for Christmas and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
It is a great movie, man. That's
It
like
really is.
Absolutely.
I freaking love it.
Absolutely.
Love it. I'll
Y'all
turn
are
it on
missing
anytime.
out. My number 1 is Mel Gibson's Fat Man. No, I'm kidding. It's not.
I don't even know that.
It's where he's Santa and he's like shooting at people. Yeah.
We'll have to check that out.
It's a mixture of Christmas and
Again, I like the selection. Don't necessarily agree with the order. For me, Elf is number 1. It's supplanted, like when people come to your house and you have TNT on and you're just watching A Christmas Carol over and over, the Christmas story,
Yeah.
Instead, now, I watch Elf. Just have it on.
Repeat.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed because I had my Elf shirt ironed out and ready to wear, and I was going to wear it today, but I guess I'll wear it next week when it gets closer to the holidays. But I didn't know you were going to pick number 1.
We kind of all had the same. Mine,
Pretty much.
My number 1 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do y'all want to go over your honorable mentions? Because I put a couple new ones that I really, really like.
I didn't do
we
honorable
can.
mentions.
I mean, like for me, if you lumped all 3 Grinches, like the
Oh,
original, the newest one is like Pixar or whatever that is, and Jim Carrey. If you lump them all together, that would be an honorable mention for me. The Grinch movies.
I'm going to give you some statistics. So the Grinch, the animated one that came out recently, is the highest grossing Christmas movie ever.
Wow.
Really?
So I did Google that, and I'm going to run through my honorable mentions because if you haven't seen these movies, they're really good. The Night Before with Seth Rogen. I don't know if you've seen that.
It.
And they're partying. That's a really good, funny movie.
Okay.
Bad Moms Christmas. I don't know if you've seen that. It's with Mila and Kristen Bell. And anything that has to do with Tyler Perry is my shit.
Okay.
Medea's Family Christmas is awesome. I watched that one last night, so that was a good one. That's my honorable mention.
That was good, man. That's awesome.
You know what I do like actually. It just couldn't make my list. 5. Fred Claus. The the one with Vince Vaughn, where he's the brother of Santa Claus.
Oh yeah,
That's actually pretty good.
Man,
I like Vince Vaughn as an
That's
actor,
pretty
too.
funny.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Yeah.
I know I've seen it, but
Yeah.
My honorable mention's Passion of the Christ.
I've never watched
you
that. But
serious?
isn't that like horribly violent?
It's super graphic.
Dude,
of course, Bo would say
when
that.
that movie came out, I was a senior in high school, and I went with a buddy of mine and his chick that her and I liked each other. Dude, worst movie to go.
Oh yeah.
Dude, first of all, me and my buddy Nathan are bawling our eyes out, and she's in the middle of between us eating popcorn, not even crying. I'm like,
Find out a lot about people
are
that are in
you
that movie.
atheist right now, dude? So I cast devils out of her
Yeah. Just lay hands on her.
and in her.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man, take it easy, dude.
Popcorn hole.
Kids want it.
Oh my god. All right. So if you like any one of these lists, the order, and you want to vote on them, just put something down there in the comment section.
Yeah,
Please.
please.
So
I'm more excited about the songs.
songs, man. Let's get to it. So same thing, Kevin. You know.
I'm just going to tell you that I'm going to screw this list apart. I didn't put anything in order, and there's a reason why, and I'm going to let you start, and then I'm just going to read which ones I like, because I'm not really a big fan of, like, the traditional jingle bells. Like, I'm not into that. I'm into kind of versions.
Okay. So you like remakes?
Remakes. You know, anything that Mariah Carey does. No, I'm just kidding. That's the worst. I don't like that. But go ahead, Nico, read yours,
Right.
and then I'll chime in.
Number 5, meaning not my top,
Yeah.
but in the top 5.
Okay.
Okay. Every year, me and the kids have to play multiple times the recorded version of the Grinch song. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah.
You got termites in your teeth. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my number 5.
Oh, that's a good one.
Number 5, Bo.
Feliz Navidad.
Ah, nice. Nice showing your
Okay.
heritage.
That's
here.
right. Just because I'm
Again, I don't have a favorite like 5, but I'm gonna give my genres. I put jazz Christmas because we play that a lot around the work because the lyrics get a little overbearing. So just jazz instrumentals
Okay.
Okay.
of Christmas songs.
Just real quick, Bo, is Selena somewhere in your number 5?
Selena, dude.
Bitty Bitty. Is Bitty Bitty Bamba.
It's Bitty Bitty Bum Bum.
Okay, is that in your.
which is she had a bum bum on her, dude. You ever seen that? Oh my goodness.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
No, you're good.
Okay. All right, number 4. Number 4.
Number 4. Is it on you?
I play this song from Christmas until New Year's Eve, and then even on New Year's Day because I like it so much. And you might not necessarily think of it as a Christmas song, but if you go listen to this song, it will be in your Christmas playlist from now on. And it is "Celebrate Me Home" by Kenny Loggins. Please celebrate me home. Oh my God!
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know even what to say about that.
I knew justice.
Bo, have you heard of
Am I
this?
singing?
Never even heard of it.
Celebrate Me Home. Go look that up. "Celebrate Me Home" by Kenny Loggins.
I want to hear it sung one more time, just so the audience can see exactly what this.
Yeah.
No. I want you to sing
I
it
can't sing that song.
Yeah.
But
without the lyrics, or
no, just in general
Okay.
because I can't do it.
All right,
justice.
so-
My number 4 is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
"Rocking Around the Christmas Tree." That's a good one. So this might, I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but and I'm not even sure how to say his name, but Michael Bubble, or maybe it's
Bublé.
Bublé.
Michael
That's
Bublé.
it, Michael Bublé. I love his stuff. I'll put it on. I have a little Christmas Pandora. He's good.
Can we play a clip from this song?
I really don't know. So, guys, there's a lot of stuff that we want to do, and as we build our YouTube channel, they have a lot of copyright infringement things.
So
And I don't want to have any of our
No.
episodes not shown because of us playing the song. I'm trying to find out more about how we can do that because there's a lot of stuff I want to show.
Hey,
but-
reply back to us. Put some in the post if you know more about podcasts and things of that nature.
No, you hit it on the head. You can't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I know you're
Wouldn't be
new.
the first
I
time
know
you
you're
hit
new
it
to
on the
social
head.
media. But yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So last time Bo was on the show, he made fun of me for saying like Yelp. Talking about Yelp, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what would you use instead of Yelp now.
I use Google, dude.
Okay.
But so,
Anyways.
what are we yelping?
Yeah. Okay.
So I was talking to a police officer the other day, and we were exchanging contact information, and he was like, "Man, who still uses Yahoo for their email address?" I was like, I mean, I've had that since I was like
You
17,
got
since
roasted
the
by
internet
cop,
existed.
bro? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's almost as bad as MSN and what is it? The old
Hotmail.
Hotmail.
Just,
Hotmail's the worst
My
one.
question, like, I immediately
AOL.
told him how Bo made fun of me for using Yelp, and he himself was like, yeah, I just got on Yelp too. Yeah, and I was like, what email address am I supposed to use?
Well, bro, to be fair, my wife, if like, you know the thing you do with your wife, you're like, hey, what do you want to eat? I don't know, let's look around. I'm like, what are you looking at? She's like, I'm on Yelp. I'm like, well, why?
That's the only reason I would use it is for
For
food,
restaurant reviews?
restaurants in a different city. I might go on there quickly, but now Google's done such a great
Google's
job
done such
on
a great
listing
job.
all of those on there that it's a lot easier to do.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
So
fair.
I used to use Yelp for bars and restaurants out of town.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
think that's
I know I
it's
was busting your
useful.
chops, my wife still does it, dude.
Whatever.
Whatever.
All right, so did
No,
everybody
Kevin,
do
what was
okay.
your 4?
Buble.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry. 3.
Michael Bubble.
Yeah.
That's right.
Michael Bubble. Gotcha. Okay.
I forgot about him. He has good songs in
All
general.
right. Yeah.
So this song has been sung by many people, but it has to be by this particular person to make it on my like top 5,
Yeah.
and that is, and you don't always think of this song also as a Christmas song, although many people sing it on around the holidays or on their like Christmas CDs. Do people still buy CDs?
Yeah, that's what I call music, volume 5.
And it is a few of my favorite things with Tony Bennett singing it. Do you know what song I'm talking about?
Baby, It's Cold Outside.
No.
Which, by the way, they changed the lyrics to that.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
Man, so
Tony
you're
Bennett.
really trying on these vocals here, man. I'll give you some props.
Hey, edit that out. But
Copyright.
Seriously.
Sorry.
When a dog barks, when a bee stings,
Yeah.
when I'm feeling down. I
Love it.
quickly remember.
My number 3 is A White Christmas.
A White Christmas. Is that still allowed to be sung?
Well, you guys are taking over.
Are you
so,
saying white supremacist Christmas?
Yeah. So I'm trying to shout out the song so I can
see
Yeah.
that.
get my white card, bro.
Yeah, nice.
Blend
Nice.
in.
I'm
They're honored.
trying
They're honored.
to take advantage of the privilege that apparently you guys
It's
have.
funny how Chappelle talked about that in his latest special. It's like it's funny how the folks in the LGBT community will trade that community in for the white community whenever they need to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Switch it up.
What's your 2, Kevin?
So my number, are we on 2 or number 3? Now y'all are confusing me.
All right, we've done 3. We're on 3.
Oh no, sorry. You were the last one to go. What's your 3?
Yeah,
Sorry.
so man, even when I don't screw this up, both screws me up. So mine is symphony and piano Christmas music in general. So like I said, I didn't have any specific songs. I love all Christmas, but I'm not really into the singing like Nico's trying to do over here.
So then you would really love to go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and give my number 1, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and I am attending the show Sunday.
I've been to 2 of them.
Is it great?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, so I'm excited. We're going this
Dude.
Sunday, me and my wife.
To Toyota Center, right?
Kevin's doing a mushroom
I'm
reset.
getting goosebumps. I just thought about it.
Kevin's gonna do a mushroom reset at the Trans-Siberian. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on, man. I'm just gonna say that on.
Yeah, so we've
By the
done
way,
it.
I did shrooms for the first time a couple of weeks ago, which I'll tell you
Whoa,
about
whoa,
that
whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, really?
later. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the
I'll
first
tell you
time.
on Flashback Friday.
For the first time.
We'll get into
Sorry,
that.
sorry.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of it, and I've done an episode. It may or may not be still live
I think we
on the
took that
thing.
one
I think
off.
we took it
Yeah.
down
I think
because
we
it
took
was.
that
You did an episode a while.
No,
we talked about
I
it.
talked
Yeah.
about me doing a mushroom reset, which is something I do.
Now this
on
episode will be removed.
No, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But the I think the reason we took it down because it was so bad because I was kind of mush brain or something, whatever Nico's calling it. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. For this first one.
You know, there's a couple of venues in Houston, and they do these comedy shows, and it's a drunk, high, and sober show. So there's 3 comics, one's drunk, one's high, and one's sober, and they got to do their sets. It's really fun.
Interesting.
I love
Dude, I
it.
gotta go see that.
Dude, it's really hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so there's
And I
not-
might need to go see it. Drunk by and sober.
Yeah.
See
Once a
which one-
week?
See which one I think is better
there
each
you go.
go.
That'd be even more funnier to
Yeah.
do. As the audience member, you got to choose how you're going to come in. Yeah,
Ah.
that'd be cool. Anyways,
Yeah.
I digress.
I'm just kidding.
What's your? No, you're not. What's your?
All right, here we go.
Well, no, it goes to 2 and then 1 because I did my 2. And 1.
Okay, yeah. So do 2 and 1.
So I gotta go 2 and 1. Okay.
Or you can do 2 and we can do another round of 1.
No, we'll do both. We'll do both. All right. In 1984, and I don't typically like when multiple artists get together I don't like when multiple actors get together on movies. You know, like big names. You know, like I don't like it when a whole bunch of big names get involved on songs.
So you don't like
this
Ocean's
one?
11?
No, that's horrible. All of them. This particular song I love. It's always on my Christmas list. In fact, I actually play it during the year sometimes. Just that I'll be singing it out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was a group of people. Here's the list: Boy George, George Michael, Bono, David Bowie, Phil Collins, Paul McCartney, the lead singer from Duran Duran, many others. They got together on a thing called Band Aid. So it was the band Aid, but it was aid like we were giving charity.
Sure.
So the proceeds went to help feed the world, which is the song, Feed the World, and it was Do They Know It's Christmas Time at All? You guys got to listen to the song, man.
Yeah, I'm going to check out that song. And so Nico puts a lot of the show parts together, and you can obviously tell that he did a lot more research and thought process on these shows.
His autism showing on the paper.
Yeah.
What is going on, bro?
There's a lot, and we haven't seen the paper stack, man. I don't know if you have enough paper over there or what, but man, you obviously put some time into this list, and I'm super proud of you.
My number 2 is Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a number 1, a solid number 1. Nico?
But he likes Jingle Bells in the stylings of Harry Styles.
No, I do not.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Bieber.
I actually love Bieber.
So you're number 1, Nico. You started naming all these names, and that sounded like it got worse and worse.
Was that 2 or 1 that you just shared?
That was 2.
Okay, so what's your 1?
Oh, you didn't.
I am okay with the version of this song by Taylor Swift. You Swifties out there. Anybody else that has done it, it's been atrocious, including Ariana. Okay. But my number 1 song, and this is probably around 1984 too, because this is from a band who broke up around 1985. Wham, lead singer, George Michael, Last Christmas.
Oh, okay.
You know what song I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Last Christmas,
Here it
I gave you my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
My number 1 is Oh Holy Night.
It's a good one.
I love that song. Sometimes it brings me to tears.
Yeah, so you're a pussy, Bo, if that brings you to tears. But I'm going to read off like I always do. Google has Oh Holy Night as number 5. White Christmas is number 4. We Need a Little Christmas for number 3. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And number 1, Jingle Bells. So I really think that we're going to have to give the win to Bo, because most of these were on Google's top 5.
I think Bo looked this up.
No, I didn't.
Is your list from Google?
No.
How much thought did you put in?
Google.
I just thought about my list. Like, what do I like? Listen,
Passion of the Christ.
Passion of the Christ is right.
Was that on the Google list? All right, honorable mentions. I'm just gonna throw this out here. All right. I love those Peanut songs, like the little instrumental Christmas songs. You know.
So we talked about copyright infringement. That was so bad. I'm not thinking that's going to have any effect on us.
Christmas time
is here,
happiness and cheer, fun for all the people. I don't know. Favorite time of year. I love those Peanut songs, man.
Oh, man, that was great.
Kevin. Oh, I wanted to ask you this. What was going through your head last time I was on the show when me and Nico were kind of doing that bit?
Yeah, so the bit, I didn't even know the bit. So obviously there was something about Van Damme, and Nico starts telling this story about joining the Foreign Legion, and I'm over here trying to edit the show and trying to make sure all the camera angles are correct, and I'm looking over at Nico like, I've known you forever. What the fuck are you talking about? The French Foreign Legion? You got a twin brother? And I finally look over and I'm like totally confused. And then Bo says something about his brother dying. And I'm just like, oh shit, this is going to get like real deep. And I had no clue. And I apologize to Jean-Claude Van Damme because he's a fan of mine. But I totally missed the joke.
JCVD,
man.
Okay.
I saw a picture of him.
Have you seen Jean-Claude Van Johnson?
Yes, they only did like 3 episodes or something.
No, it's like 8.
Okay,
Yeah.
I liked it.
I try to tell my brother, you got to watch this.
Am I going
got
to be
Amazon
able to
Prime,
live
you
this
gotta watch
down?
this.
Am I going to be able to live this down, or is this going to hang over my head about this Lionheart movie my whole life?
No, man, I just thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
So what was going on in your head, Bo, as you told the joke? Because I think you were like pinching yourself on the thigh because it was so bad.
Whenever, first of all, I ruined it because I didn't stick to the plan. So Nico.
So you set me up. This was a setup.
Yeah, so Nico threw me, he's like, you know, I'll do it. I could just tell. He's like, all right, I'll tell you about my story. And then whenever he said it, I had to bite the inside of my cheek. When I turned like this, and he said I joined the French Foreign Legion, dude, that was amazing.
Bo's a huge, like, since I've known him, since he was like a teenager, big Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, okay? And so I'll just randomly, like, send him text messages with Jean-Claude Van Damme stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And so when we were talking about him coming on the show, on the side, I didn't tell Kevin or Mikey. I said, dude, when they ask about your, like, just how you've arrived at this point, like, just start reading off, like, a list of some movie Jean-Claude Van Damme's in and act like it's you.
Yeah.
And
use the plot as
our
our
life. Use the plot as your life. and you, like, the whole time I'm, like, kind of feeding you, trying to get you to do it.
I know.
He wouldn't, so I took over.
Which I thought was awesome.
Which was even weirder for me because I was like, "What the hell are you talking about, Nico?"
Well, now that we're
Go
doing
back
this,
and watch that episode.
Yeah.
Like, we need to give them, like, what minute that happens so they can go back and just watch from that
well,
point.
now that we're talking about it, what's your top 5 Van Damme movies?
Ooh.
That's hard, huh?
Ooh. I'll tell you, I'm not going to put them in position yet.
Just
Straight off the top of my head, Lionheart is in there.
Yeah.
Bloodsport is in there. Kickboxer is in there.
Dang it.
Death Warrant. And maybe Time Cop. No. The one where he's got the long hair in Baton Rouge.
Damn it, bro! I didn't want you to say that. New Orleans. That's
Nowhere.
mine. Hard Target.
Oh man, dude, you know what other one I like? Nowhere to Run.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Mine's Double Impact.
Okay.
Yes.
Bloodsport. Kickboxer. Not one. Kickboxer 1.
Oh yeah, none of the other.
Cyborg and Hard Target.
I would have said that the Double Impact was my favorite because at that time the dual screen thing was like really high technology.
Yeah.
I would have struggled to name 5 of his movies, so I apologize.
It's all the same plot, honestly.
It is, yeah.
But they're awesome.
They're awesome. and if you're a Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, Jean-Claude Van Johnson is a comedy on Amazon Prime where the premise is all those movies that he made in the past were a front for him to be a CIA operative, but like a Black Ops operative.
Was it a spoof?
It is, but it's really him. Like, he's in the show,
Yeah.
and he's pretending that his career in acting and all those movies he made
was just part of his...
was a part of his disguise as being a spy. And so, he's getting back into the business, dude. It's a comedy. It's super hilarious. It's got like 8 episodes.
You're gonna have to send me the link on that.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
It's a show?
Amazon Prime, Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna check that out.
So, all right, man. Well, I think we livened the show up. We elevated it from depression.
Yep.
Seriously. I won't even mention, why, but, so man, let's get more to, how did this show get put together? The one that, that you're going to be in here recently. Again, give us a plug for it real quick.
Yeah, no, so next Friday will be December 17th in the Spring area, which is North Houston, Old Town Spring. There's a place called Trilogy Brew.
And Old Town Spring is a pretty cool place if nobody's even been there.
No, it's really cool.
It actually looks like a little old town, So, yeah.
And I know they do like annual crawfish bowls there and everything like
Absolutely.
that. So.
We used to go to them crawfish boils.
Yeah, they're super famous for the crawfish boils.
Okay,
The whole area is. So, yeah, if you've been to those, you'll know where Old Town Spring is.
Yeah.
Around Christmas time, like the entire little town is like real decorated out.
By the way, there's a barbecue spot over there that's supposed to be really good. Have y'all been to it?
Yes, I have. I've actually, it's on people's list as top barbecue places in
Corkscrew.
Texas.
Corkscrew. It's good?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
So, we have Comedy Night at Trilogy Brew, a really cool place. They do all types of coffees, hot, cold. They serve wine and they serve beer. Starts at 9:30 p.m. My buddy Jared Douglas is hosting the show. I'm on the show. DK, Abenobi is on the show. He's hilarious.
Tell us if you've got some
Yeah,
background on any of these people.
DK, I've been on one show with him about 2 years ago. We were down in Seabrook, but he is from Africa. I don't know what country, but he's hilarious. And Stacey Anderson, she is a monster as well, and she's been in the Houston scene for a while. So yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be literally how the stockings are. That's the order of the show. So I'll be the first comic.
So Stacey must be pretty good. She's the closer.
She's the closer. Yeah.
Okay.
She's good.
So again, what time does it start?
It starts at 9:30 p.m.
9:30 p.m.
How can we get in? Is there tickets or?
Yeah. So it's $8
Okay.
to get in. Yeah.
Okay. Do we go to Trilogy Brew website?
No. You just go and you pay.
Okay. So you just come in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I'm going to say something. Me and Nico are going to go, and we might even bring some cameras to do this. If you go and you say we don't know Jack, I'll pay for your ticket.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Throw that out there.
That's great.
And 50% off all of Bo's equipment. For
No.
1.5. No, but seriously, if you go out there, holler at We Don't Know Jack, tell them, and we'll pay for the ticket.
No, that'd be cool. Well, your boy Mikey, your boy been hitting me up all the time for his projector. Like,
Has he really?
Yeah.
That's funny because he
you
doesn't
can't
even
text
hit
us
us
back.
up.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't even hit us up, and now he's hitting
He's
you
like-
up for projectors.
He's like, hey man, you got any projectors in yet? I'm like, bro, no. I just had somebody get a simple matrix system for their sound system. Took us 3 months to get it, man.
In all fairness, man, Mikey's
Killing it. He's super busy right now.
that Double Oaks events is they're starting to take off.
That's
And
great.
I watch all their stories, and he's got cool events and cool venues.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
So,
Anyways, like I was saying, next Friday, 9:30 p.m. Love to see you guys out there.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a great time. It's really fun.
how did y'all come about putting this together?
How did
it's
Jared?
not.
Yeah. Jared is a Jared basically approached Trilogy Brew probably like 2 or 3 years ago, and he's just been hosting annual shows, their monthly shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Monthly shows?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
comedy shows?
Uh-huh. So how he does it, he has a random name generator in his phone. He puts all the list of comics in there. It's like a wheel.
Yeah.
And then whoever's names are on there, then he sets the order. Yeah.
How many times have you been on one of the shows?
The last time I was on it, I've done this. This will be my third time to do it. I was
Okay.
19 and 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, it'll be coming up on 2 years since I've done this show.
Well, obviously last year, I think.
Yeah.
You
Last
couldn't
year was
because
tough.
of COVID.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's always fun.
man, I'm looking forward to it. I want to, heckle this guy from the crowd. No,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Hey, you can heckle, but be ready, man. Some of these people will come
Come back hard?
Come back hard, man.
I'm going to laugh like so obnoxiously.
That make me laugh so hard. That'd
Yeah.
be great. No, and what's funny? Have you guys ever been to live comedy?
I have.
I have.
You have. Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird. I always feel like it takes a while for the first laugh to drop, but then once people laugh, it's like, oh, it's okay to laugh at these things.
Yeah.
Laughing's contagious.
Well, normally what they do is I think the drink minimum that they usually have at places is for 2 reasons. One, because they want you to spend some money here.
Yeah.
But 2, like, loosens you up.
It does.
Gets you in the humor mode. Like things that might not even be all that funny become a little bit humorous. So yeah.
Isn't that what alcohol is for? Or
Absolutely,
that's what I
man.
thought it was for.
Where'd you guys go see a show? The Improv?
I've been to the Improv a few times.
Yeah.
And the girl that used to be on Mad TV that would do the sketch where she was security.
Oh yeah, Angela Johnson.
Angela Johnson. Yeah, I saw her there.
Was she good live?
She was.
Awesome.
And then I went out to the place off West Houston, out I-10. It's like a theater out there. They do shows, and I saw Jim Gaffigan out there.
Oh, nice.
I love Jim Gaffigan.
He's
That would
great.
have been a great
He's
show.
great. How about you, Kevin?
I've only been to a open mic, and it's off of Luetta. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's right out of Spring Creek Forest.
Oh, is it the one that we did?
What's it gotta be, dude?
Jive?
Jive. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been to the Jive one like 2 or 3 times. I used to live in that neighborhood. So
No
we would go
way.
Watch. Yeah, I've not even seen you.
How long ago was this? I used to host that mic.
4 or 5 years ago, maybe.
Okay, no, I got into comedy in 18. So you were there. Was there Clinton? Was he the guy, the small person?
At that time, I was drinking still, so there
Oh,
was.
okay, never
I
mind.
was laughing at everything.
Gotcha.
It's like,
They probably loved you then.
they loved me. Yeah.
Okay.
They loved
Yeah,
me.
did you know the owner, Max?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Jive is awesome. It still goes on
Yeah.
every Tuesday.
Do you go out there anymore?
I haven't been in a while, man, honestly. Because by the time I get out there, it just you get home super late. You remember you went home late, so.
I've been to some big ones at the Toyota Center.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but nothing. I mean, I'm not a regular.
What's that field? Who'd you see at Toyota Center?
Oh, what's the guy's name? Give me a second, I'll remember his name.
Sure.
So when we joked about it last time, you told me I picked the right career by not picking comedy. But when he and I were like late teens, I wanted to do stand-up comedy like real bad. Man, I did a little like open mic a couple times down on West Gray and Shepherd at a place called Laugh Stop that's not there anymore.
Dude, you went to the Laugh Stop?
Oh, dude, man, I got roasted the first time I went up by all the comedians that were there, kind of doing what you're talking about, where they would like there was a circuit of comedians and they would all hang out together and run their bits.
Dude, you were probably with like some comedy royalty at that time because the Laugh Stop was huge. It was one of the most popular clubs in America. Dude,
Nicole will tell you, man, they came up for like the next 5 minutes, comic after comic, and roasted me on an open mic night. Like basically like how legit it was, how crazy it was, how funny it was.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was a really cool thing. But
I never got to see it.
At the time, I think I mentioned to y'all, like my writing has become much better just with the increase of my education. But at that time, like I didn't know how to write. I didn't know how to arc a story. I didn't know how to get somebody from point A to B, to put a roadmap together.
Yeah.
And now I watch comics like Chappelle, and I go, dude, like he's killing it. I know you thought like, is he doing this off the cuff? And I'm like,
I thought he was doing it off the cuff, and like it makes sense that it's scripted. But I think he's so good that he has a script and then kind of just goes off the cuff. Nico thinks I'm wrong, but either way, he's obviously one of, in my opinion, the funniest comics out there.
I think he's the GOAT.
However, he gets there.
I agree, man. Like I've heard, so some people will say like,
you take his whole body of work.
I've seen people say like he's the GOAT, and then other people go, oh, you guys are forgetting Eddie Murphy or you're forgetting Richard Pryor. I'm like, no, man, I'm not diminishing what those guys did. Those guys are funny.
Uh-huh.
This guy is on another level in what he's doing because he's actually making you think.
Yes.
Politically. Like he's crossing barriers and making you go, oh yeah, I didn't think about it that way.
He confronts a lot of big issues, racism, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And he makes fun of everybody.
No
everybody gets it.
discrimination.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like, dude, he makes fun of everybody. You guys, I don't know how. Do you guys ever go on like YouTube, just dark hole of comics? Because there's some studs on YouTube, man. Andrew Scholes.
I don't know a whole lot of the comics names, man. You have to send us a list. Man, I got on this thing called Dry Bar Comedy.
Oh, Dry Bar is awesome.
There's one guy in particular who's tatted up, got some piercings and stuff. I don't know the dude's name, but he's funny. So I go back several times to try to watch his skits whenever they pop up on my feed.
Yeah.
Because that guy's funny, man. I'll have to get you his name.
I'd like to do a top 5 on favorite comedians, and Bo, we want to have you as kind of a regular on the show, and maybe we could put together our top 5 famous, and then maybe you could add like 5 or 10 local ones so the audience can see too.
Sure.
But I really like Netflix these days because they're doing all kinds of specials, hiring comics, and you can turn on once a week and see a new comedy show. There's some really good ones.
Let's take it away from there. I mean, you don't even have to do Netflix. You can have a YouTube channel, do your own special, put it on YouTube. People watch it. You're making money, bro.
Dude,
like
I thought about doing this, honestly.
No,
I thought about like taking a black drape, hanging it on one of my walls in my media room, and putting like a little bar stool up there, and then maybe a little spotlight, and then just doing a routine.
And you should have people there to watch you live so you can laugh and so it can be a real show.
Yeah.
No, dude, seriously.
Yeah.
That's amazing. YouTube these days, you don't even need the industry, man. Like this, so I feel like Netflix, they're putting on these comics that aren't that funny.
Really?
Oh, bro, there are so much more funnier people out there than
are they this popular?
It's more about their content and what they're talking about. A lot of it's just kind of like propaganda. Like, come on, just be funny, man.
Yeah.
Like, just the little
like
SNL, the TED Talks,
like SNL.
Yeah, exactly.
They've gotten horrible.
Because they're so predictable, bro. It's not even like I can tell you what they're going to talk about. Oh, they're going to bash on whatever Republican position is out there.
I think the SNL has fallen off because they're not doing enough cocaine like they used to.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They're just not really writing, right? Like I saw them, and
It's
they're not
just
thinking.
low-hanging fruit.
It's not.
It's not the cocaine?
No. I mean, maybe it's the cocaine.
Dude, speaking of that, how is Pete Davidson pulling all these chicks, dude? Do you know who that guy is?
I got one idea.
Well, I know why.
Yeah.
The dude has a monster.
Yeah.
But still.
No, bent carrot or just
Yeah.
bent up?
I mean, dude, he was engaged to Grande. Was with Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah.
Now with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
What's his story?
So I think it's several things, right? Like, yes, it doesn't hurt that he's hung like a horse.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my opinion.
Sure.
And I think
So
he must
wait,
be.
how do we know he's hung like a
No,
horse?
he is.
It is like a
Yeah,
common
yeah. I checked it out. Everybody does.
No. What's her name? Ariana.
Yeah.
She talked about it.
But I think also, like,
She said it's Ariana Grande.
what do we know about chicks who are just kind of lost in the world and like they love like a sob story. They love like a freaking dude that has tragic problems.
Yep.
Tattoos. He's got drug use. Like they want to be able to kind of save him
That's
somehow.
to prove it,
Yeah.
dude. Girls love a bad guy.
Yeah.
And so that's how you got married to Nicole, right, Nico? I mean, that's a pretty similar story, right?
Damn it, dude.
Ooh.
No, well, his story is his dad died, and his dad was a firefighter during the Twin Towers. So he's from New York. His dad was a firefighter, died, and then he just grew up and he wanted to be an SNL. Now he is. He's probably in his mid-20s, but he's been through a lot. Do you guys watch the Comedy Central roasts?
No.
I haven't
like
recently, but I've watched them.
I don't really
before.
like the roasts.
Dude, some of them are terrible, but the one that the Justin Bieber roast.
So they're still doing it? It's an active thing?
Yeah, probably once a year, maybe twice a year.
Okay.
But Pete Davidson was on the dais, and they just Jeff Ross. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he's a comic, but he's more.
I've heard his name.
He's called the Roast Master General. He's the killer of roast. He goes. He was like, it's crazy that we have Snoop Dogg here. Because he loves weed, but no one's inhaled more smoke than Pete Davidson's dad in the Twin Towers.
Oh man.
Then Pete Davidson, he's like, dude, he goes, Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart are here from the movie Soul Plane. It's the worst experience of my life involving a plane.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all see that new thing that came out where they redid the episodes of Facts of Life and
I suck, man. I don't
Did it
watch
suck?
those either, dude.
Is it cheesy?
I don't watch those either. I like
It just
Kevin
came
Hart,
out.
and I used to like Facts of Life, but
Snoop Dogg was on it?
I mean, it seems silly, dude.
Dude, that guy.
Like, I mean, at this point, man, like, are there any real writers around, whether it's freaking TV or, I mean, it just, I get fed up with the movies that they push on us and the TV that they push on us. I'm like, y'all haven't thought, like, who's writing this? Like, who's proving this script? Who's saying, like, yeah, man, push this on the people? Like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, this horrible content.
Well, I think, because they definitely do that. They push that. It proves, once the movie's out or whatever, that not many people watched it. Like, I love going on YouTube and looking at CNN, their channel, and seeing how many views they get. But dude, you're not even getting 1 million. Out of all the people in the U.S., we don't care. Like, we're done. On both sides.
Yeah.
But mostly the left,
So I showed Nico there's 1 billion active viewers on YouTube.
Woo.
Which, that's a lot, across the world.
Yeah.
1 billion. So just to catch up, we're moving along on time. Yeah, time's going. We've had a good thing. I know Bo had a flashback Friday, so let's step into that. We do that every episode. So what's your flashback Friday?
Yeah, so I was in
damn, dude.
probably about. Well, I'm thinking about
That was Bo like glitching, not
It was,
not the
'cause
stream.
Yeah,
I
man,
had-
take the red or the blue pill, man. Choose.
I had the original story from when I was in high school and I worked at Marshall's in Katy Mills Mall.
Okay.
But then I just told you I did shrooms for the first time a couple of weeks ago. So
We want to hear about that.
okay, so I'll do that
You can tell the Marshall story
another time. Yeah. So I'd say maybe a month ago, we went to New Braunfels. My wife's friend. My wife has her girlfriend since high school, right? They're still friends. So when I married her, I became friends with all of them. So it's like bed and breakfast area in New Braunfels. Very cool. Right down the street from Green. Golf carts, everything. We just had a blast, right?
Green, Texas, by the way, is very cool.
Oh, Green, Texas is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we get there and it's a pool party and it's catered food and it's open bar from the moment we get there, like 9 o'clock. Right. So she brought in his favorite bands, like a couple of Texas traveling bands.
At that little old country western bar type place there, or
so you know where Old Town Green is?
Yeah.
If you just about a 3-minute drive. North. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like, but it was right there. We
Yeah.
could drive to.
I don't want to derail.
No. So fun time. Everybody. She had food trucks. Man, just a great time. I'm probably, no lie, by about 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'm about 15 vodka sodas in. Just, yeah. And I
2 a.m.?
No.
2 o'clock p.m.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're killing it.
Yeah, we're.
That's a good pace.
I'm going to the food truck and I'm ordering food and I'm forgetting I ordered it. And it's like, crap, like.
So I felt hungry. I should go order some food. Oh, yeah, I did order some
So
food.
at this point, you thought it'd be a good idea to take the mushrooms?
So I'm like, okay, let's relax. So we go to the bar down in Green. We're drinking more. We come back. We're all sitting on the patio where me and my wife are staying. And some guy's like, hey, I got some psychedelics if you guys want to use them. We're like, no, you don't. He's like, I do. Not only did he have that, he had a briefcase full of any drug you wanted. I'm like, dude, what is going on?
What's going on here?
It was a
Gruin.
Yeah,
That's how you spell it. Gruin,
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. So it was like, here's some shrooms. So I just did them, right, with my wife and her friends, and we did them.
What was the ingestion? Did you just eat them whole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. What
Caps and stems. Okay.
Just the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right.
He gave me like a handful. I don't know. Maybe
Nice.
like the inside of my palm.
Yeah.
Just okay.
And he was like, "Hey, these aren't real," but he was like telling everybody, "Like, watch this guy."
Yeah, seriously. So
Yeah.
so we're out, and I'm like, I don't feel anything, and they're like, just give it time.
Give it time.
Then probably about like an hour, and I was like, I just noticed that the stars was super bright. I was like, okay, this is cool, whatever. Then one of the older guys, he's like in his 50s, he's like, hey man, it's your first time? I'm like, yeah. He goes, let's go take a walk. So me and him went on a walk around the property, and bro, that's when it got crazy.
He pulled down my pants.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, this is the weirdest prostate exam ever.
I
But
didn't know you did that with your other digit.
seriously. So we're just walking around, man, and just everything's so bright, and I'm like getting really emotional, like thinking about life. I'm like, what is going on? We eventually make our way back to the house, and some guy's like, hey, who's hungry? And we're like, yeah, we are. The dude ordered Taco Bell at like 2 a.m. We waited 45 minutes, and then the DoorDash person canceled the order.
Ah.
So then he ordered 100 nuggets and like 5 large fries. That came, we're all high because we were drinking weed and shrooms, right? So,
Man, dude,
and
crazy.
we get the food and we're all just going to town, and they gave us no sauce. Dude.
You got double screwed. Because I know if you were waiting for that Taco Bell,
That's
your
dry.
mouth is watering.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then you had dry nuggets.
Dry nuggets, yeah. So then it's just me and 3 other guys staying out. Everybody else went to bed, and we're just like laughing, eating nuggets, sucking each other off. It was awesome. It was a great time.
So, would you do it again? How was the experience overall?
I would like to do it with no other stuff, no weed or alcohol.
Yeah, so I would
just want-
recommend that
yeah.
you do it sober.
Yeah,
And,
I'd rather do
I'm
that.
an advocate of mushroom therapy. So, and then we can talk more about
Do you
this.
microdose?
I do not microdose. I think microdosing is not really necessary. The way I believe in doing a reset. And my mushroom trips aren't like for fun. They're to be introspective and kind of find out about who I am. I've tripped like you have a long time, but being on alcohol, it really affects how it is. Maybe we and you can get
Yeah,
together
I
and
felt
do
like I
that one.
didn't enjoy it. It's funny you say that too about you do it more, not just about getting high, but just for yourself. At that party was a guy, another one of my wife's friends, her husband. He wasn't drinking or eating with us. They drove their camper there because he left 3 days later to go to South America because he did a 3-week ayahuasca trip.
Nice. I've always wanted to do that. And we talk about shrooms and being introspective. A lot of times I do them blindfolded. And you talked about the visuals and stuff. And
Naked
you
with
imagine
Davidson oil all over himself.
No, I just lay in the room and blindfold myself. I have a special blindfold, and it's intense, really intense.
Man, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready.
Well, we
for
got
that.
something for another day, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have you back on again for sure.
Yeah.
But one more time, right? Like let's plug this thing because I want to get people out here come, definitely like holler at us if you're gonna be here. If you're watching this right now and you're gonna be there, holler at We Don't Know Jack.
Yeah.
And I'm going, Kevin's going, we're bringing our wives. Should be a fun night.
Yep. Friday, December 17th, 9:30 p.m. Trilogy Brew in Old Town Spring. You can Google Trilogy Brew if you're in the Houston area.
And real quick, give them, how can they find you? What are your...
Oh, yeah. On Facebook, it's Bo Hernandez. And on Instagram, it's Laughing Hearts Entertainment. And on Facebook, it's Laughing Hearts Entertainment as well. So you can find me there.
And again, we'll put all of this information. We'll put all the information of the dates, the times, and we'll have all that there about Bo and where you can find him on his social media. That'll all be down in the description. Nico, we're running out of time. Do you want to take us out? And
as always, we're here to bring you interviews with the friends of the show, friends of us. We appreciate your friendship. Hit subscribe if you can. We really do. Thank you for that. And I'm the Joker. He's the Ace. Bo Hernandez, thanks for being here.
Thank you guys for having me again.
All right, man.
Joker, Ace, illegal immigrant.
Illegal immigrant. All right, guys. We'll see you next Friday. Like, subscribe, and share, please.